Hi heathens! I'm hoping that the lighting will be okay for this video. I don't know why I'm starting without my glasses on. I just fixed up some of my eyeshadow. What do y'all think of it? Used a bunch of different ColourPop Super Shock shadows because they're like one of my favorite things ever. I hope the lighting is okay. The sun's kind of coming in and out, but if I open the blinds, then all you're going to see is the lines across my face. So I'm trying to find like a happy medium where I have enough light that you can see me, but I'm not like crazy looking. Anyway, today I want to focus on, see, there it goes, on these two palettes, which is the Unicorn Glow Highlight Collection by Face Candy and the Mermaid Glow Highlight Collection. Both of these have some pretty unique highlighter shades in them, which is definitely what I tend to go for. Goodness, I had some highlighter on this morning, but I have since taken it off so that I can use one of these on my face. I think I'm going to use one out of each palette, one on each side. So I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to swatch them. They do have little things in here, and they do come with a mirror on top. But this is the colors in the Mermaid Glow. I want to say that these are kind of like dupes for one of the Anastasia palettes, but I have no idea which one it is. So the colors in this one are Siren, Enamored, Aquarius, Lure, Gleam, and Entranced. So I think out of this one, the one that I would want to try on my face is going to be this first one, Siren. So it's going to be the one that I do not swatch because I'm just going to put it on. So we're going to get some Enamored. They're really soft. Aquarius. That one seems even softer. Lure. Gleam, and then I get to awkwardly use my thumb for Entranced, which is like this. That one seems way different than the others. It's sort of like a grayish silver. So I'm going to do that one first just because it's in the most awkward spot. Go ahead and... So that one does come across a little powdery. Doesn't help that I have hair right where I'm trying to swatch it. And it is very like silvery, so on the wrong skin tones that could come across very gray. Then technically the first one, it's right there beside it, right here. It's a nice like purpley lilac. Then we have this one. Sorry, I've already forgotten the names. Then we have that one, which is another kind of purpley bluish shade. It's definitely just like a deeper purple than the other one was. And then the last one, right over here on the side, it has kind of like a peachy champagne almost. So that's the other 5 out of the Mermaid Glow, with the exception of the very first one, Siren. So I'm going to put that to the side for now. And then I'm going to go in, I'm going to clean my hand first. I have a makeup wipe handy here. I'm going to use my other hand though, so that the makeup wipe does not taint the way that they swatch. I'm just wiping my hands down here so that they're less wet. I'm trying to wash it on my shirt. Wash it? Wipe it on my shirt. Then we have the Unicorn Glow. And these shades are a little different. One of them is kind of similar looking. So you have Wonder, Dream, Stardust, Celestial, Enchanted, and Fantasy. So Fantasy is the one to me that kind of looks like one of the ones in the Mermaid collection because it's purple. So I think out of this one, I would do Stardust, but it seems like it might actually wind up being similar to Siren. You know what, actually, for that reason, I'll do that one. So, we're gonna get a swatch of Dream, Wonder, Fantasy, Enchanted, and Celestial with my thumb. Alright, so again, thumb swatch first because it's the most awkward to do. That one doesn't have, what color was that? That does not have the kind of payoff that I was expecting, because that's that one that in the palette looks pretty blue. On my thumb, you can kind of see it, but on my hand, I swatched it down here, there's like nothing, which is pretty interesting. Then on my pointer finger next, we have that orangey pinky shade, which is pretty, but again, doesn't seem as pigmented. I don't know if it's because I did use the makeup wipe, maybe my hands aren't dry enough. Then we have, ooh, that's a powerful color. Okay, well, that one swatched really well. So I don't know if it's just the color. Then we have the pinky purpley one beside it. I feel like I'm going to need to go over these a second time because something about these is just not cooperating. And then last we have that pinky peach shade. And I feel like I've lost some of my light, so I'm going to open that a little bit more and hopefully it doesn't create lines across my face. It just gives me enough to work with. I am going to go back in and swatch some of these again because I feel like they didn't exactly perform the way that they should have, considering this palette and the other palette are the same brand. In theory, the palettes should perform similarly. And on my fingers, they've got some color. Just nothing translated onto my hand. That's a little better. I'll show you. I'm going to swatch all of them again. That middle one is just stealing the show. It was the first time around, and it is this time around. So that's a little better. I feel like these would be more for like party looks or accents, if that makes sense. Might look really cool under like some really unique lighting, like a black light or something. I don't know. They're definitely fun. I think they'd be really nice to accent an eyeshadow look. But I think this palette, the Mermaid palette, is my favorite versus the Unicorn Glow palette. I'm going to take everything off of my hand now. And then go in with a face swatch. Is it really called a swatch if I'm just applying it? I mean, I guess it could be, but... Alright, so I'm going to take these off. I'm going to go back into the Unicorn... Oh my god. The Unicorn Glow palette, which is the one that I was just using. And I'm going to take my little fan brush. I'm going to go in with the shade Stardust right here, which is the one we did not swatch. And since these palettes do have mirrors in them, I'm just going to use the mirrors in them. Also, I don't know if you can tell or not, but there was a little bit of kickback using the fan brush. So I'm going to go into this side of my face. It's definitely got like a silvery, silver white glow. I hope that it picks up on camera. It's really pretty. I really like silver highlighters. So, you know, that's right up my alley. And from the front, it doesn't seem like it's giving me too much of a gray cast, which sometimes they do. I find that I'm pale, fair, whatever you want to call it, enough to where sometimes silver ones don't unless they're too deep of a silver. And I am going to use the same brush, so what I'm going to do is just take it all across my arm, over and over, until I get all of that off. My arm nice and shiny. It just went straight up my nose. Alright, I think that we should be good because there's not really anything flying off of it anymore. So it's not holding too much of that color. So now into the Mermaid Glow. So looking at the palette, like just like this, Enamored is actually a more similar color, but we already swatched that one. So I'm still going to go in with Siren, which does actually have kind of a greenish glow. And same thing, using this brush, there is a little bit of kickback. So we're just going to go into this side. Whoa, that is much more green on the face than I was expecting it to be. Oh, hey, look at my little pimple starting. That's cute. I just highlighted it. Holy crap. So, yeah, I really hope it catches how green that is. Like, I really, really like it. But this one, work appropriate. This one, not so much. At least, not where I work. Wow. I was really not expecting that. And, oh, I can't stop staring at my little bump. Ew. Yeah. Wow. Trying to see. From the front, all I can see still is the green. So that doesn't really help. And then I am going to take, just for humor, it's another one that I got off of Hush. Both of those were from Hush. They're from Face Candy. This one is the new Bad Habit palette. It is called Crystal Palace. And these are the shades in here. Two of the shades are much too dark for me for highlighters. But just because my face is so glowy, I am going to take my pinky into Rose Quartz, which is the kind of pinky shade. And I'm just going to tap it on the center of my eye, on my inner corner. To help kind of glow up everything else. Glow up. And a little bit up my nose. This one's definitely a very pink highlighter. Yeah, wow. I don't know if the green one is just that more intense, or maybe I had a little more on the brush, but it is shining way more than the silvery one. So, to give the silvery one more of a fair shot, I'm going to go back into that brush, pick up just a little bit more, and we're going to intensify it. Not that it really needs it, but if it's going to be competing against that green, I think I have lines across my face now. Let's try to fix that. Nope, they're still there. I hope it's not too dark now. I don't really know what to do with that. So I brightened it up a little bit. I think what I'm going to do... Oh, this side's killing me. I think what I'm going to do to make it a little more fair is I'm going to dip into Wonder in the Unicorn palette, which is the greenish-y shade. I'm just going to get a teeny little bit. I'm going to put it right across the top. See if I can green this up a little. Make it where they look similar. I feel like instead I'm just going back to the 100 layers of and trying to give myself 100 layers of highlighter. I mean, it helped a little. It does give it a slight greenish, yellowy tint. Even using my finger, still nothing compared to this. I really hope it picks up. It does make my cheek look way pinker than it actually is. And I mean, this is really blinding. But it's not the same thing. I am going to open this back up to try to catch the light on them both, even if I have little blinds. So this is the Unicorn Glow palette, and this is the Mermaid Glow palette. So I think that my personal favorite is definitely the Mermaid Glow, even though this is a really crazy intense color. I like it. The Unicorn Glow is definitely going to get a lot of use, but I think I like this one a little bit more, which is funny because I would have guessed that I would have liked the Unicorn Glow more. I'm going to try to come in a little closer. I really hope it's picking up because in person it is just kind of crazy. Yeah, so y'all let me know which side are you, Mermaid or Unicorn? And if you own either of these, let me know. Follow me on Instagram. I will drop that down below. And let me know if you've used these for any really cool looks, how you like to pair them in your looks, and what you like to do. So, yeah, let me know, and I will see y'all next time.